everybody, welcome to Press Pause, the video game nerd show. I'm your host, Carlos Rodella, and there is no Yukie Hapa with me. She's sick. It's so sad. So she's here in spirit. There she is.
We miss her.
We miss you, Yukie. Come back soon. Get well. So we're going to carry on without her. We've got the show must go on. Yes. Game news. So to get the game news for the show, I go to Google. I go to a lot of different websites. But as I typed in video game news last time, I found a website called KidzWorld with a Z. With a Z, which is
that's how you know it's hardcore.
You know it's hardcore, KidzWorld.
Yeah.
Game, and then like / game news or something. So I was like, you know what? Let's go there and take our chances, see what happens. Well, I came upon a quiz or a poll of sorts to find out how and what kind of gamer are you. So why don't we take the test? I did, and let's look at the test. What is this test? It is a very unusual test. It's definitely for kids with a Z. And it asks you a lot of really weird questions. One of the questions, who do you look up to the most? By the way, these are limited choices, people. Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, Oprah Winfrey, I guess she's nice, or President Obama. Who's picking these things? Like, oh, I forgot even what I picked. I think I picked President Obama because he's official, and he's not Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, it's the top of the list. Anyways, another one is type of music. How is relating music like that you like to video games? I mean, I guess there's music in video games, but here's our choices: pop, of course, classical, house, or hip hop. So there's no rock in that category, or alternative, or it's just gotta be those.
I disagree with that vehemently.
What do you disagree with?
No rock.
I know, right? What's wrong with you people? Anyways, this is confusing, but here's my results. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. Here's my thing. It says, congratulations. Whoops. Whoops. Video games are sucking the life right out of you. That's me.
They say that like it's a bad thing.
I know, that seems like a positive thing. I think I won.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't pick the crap on this. Oh, it's weird. Anyways, let's get into new releases. First one is Mortal Kombat, which I was confused about because there's a million Mortal Kombats, and there was like Mortal Kombat 9 coming out. What is this one, Sketchers?
This is technically Mortal Kombat 9.
Okay.
It is basically, they're kind of rebooting. They're going back to the 2D plane. So it's a 3D engine, but it's like the new Street Fighter where it's a 3D engine, but you're on a 2D fighting plane.
Okay.
Which a lot of people, they're kind of going back to basics. I guess after DC versus Mortal Kombat, they were kind of like, they had to dumb it down, to kid it down a bit to get the PG rating as it were.
Right.
And so they were like, you know what, the next one we do is just going to be completely just over the top, and I think they've succeeded.
Back to basics, but I was watching some of the footage and some of the cool, like, I don't know if fatalities, but like showing the bones breaking and stuff.
The break thing, yeah, the X-ray cam
cool.
is what they call it, I think.
Yeah. So
that looks pretty cool.
Hey, you know what? If it's old school Mortal Kombat 9, bring it on. I say bye. Even though I don't like fighting games. What's weird? What's with me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fighting game guy too, but that's one you can kind of button mash on, have a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then the fatalities. Come on. Remember Babalities? Can we get a picture of Babality? Sure. There's a Babality.
I don't think that's in here.
Friendship. Remember those ones?
Yeah, I think
I want those.
I think they're going back really old school where just fatalities.
Next game is Squinkies. What is it called?
Squinkies?
I picked it.
You picked it, yes.
I picked it. I don't know why. Well, I picked it because, come on, really? This is basically Pokemon for, like, little girls, right? You did research on this, so I'm sure.
4-year-old little girls. I did research on it. Yeah, I've blocked that out. It's so painful.
You blocked that out of your mind?
Yeah.
Let's look at some of the footage. It's basically Pokemon.
It's not even a smart Pokemon, because Pokemon, at least there's some strategy there, maybe.
Right. This is ridiculous, and I forgot why I put it on the list. Maybe just so you can see the video of how.
For this reason only.
To make fun of it.
Yes.
Hell no. You do 3 of those? I don't know if you can do that.
I'll make it happen.
Okay. Next one is Prince of Persia Classic Trilogy. This seems exciting.
I have to say, I mean, in lieu of backward compatibility on a PS3, they've kind of gone out of their way to release good bundles of old PS2 games.
Right.
They've done it with...
You can't play your old games, but you can play...
Well, you can play the old games, but you can't play the actual PS2.
Remade.
Which, and to be fair, I honestly haven't played my PS2 in a very long time, so I'm not that mad about it. but they've done it with God of War. I recently got the Sly collection, which is actually a lot of fun if you like the Sly Cooper games.
Yeah.
So and the fact that they've up-res them to HD to make them look nice on, you know, your HDMI 47-inch whatever TV, you know, and you know, just especially like I didn't actually play the second and the third Prince of Persia games, so to be able to get all of it for like a really cheap price, I say, you know, that's for me, it's a definite buy. What about you?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say I think buy. I mean, the PS3 still is, you know, I'm not like PS3 guy, but
if you had one,
yeah, those,
would
and I've been borrowing one before, so yeah, I would definitely. I think I'm gonna go buy, because the classic ones I played because I'm an old guy on the PC and stuff like that, and you know, what was fun about them was the platforming. The realistic platforming elements, right? So before then, when you jumped, a little guy jumped, it was kind of like, you know, just up in the air and that's it. This one, you're like, whoa, I'm kind of crouching and grabbing hold on ledges. And I think to experience those games
the whole time thing too, where you're like, you know, you've got to time it just right. Oh, I died. Nope, wait a minute. I've got sands in my thing, so I can come back and do it again. And
yeah, it's fun. I say bye. What's the last one? Portal. Jeez, how can we forget that? Portal 2. Don't
even have to show footage. Bye. You know.
Bye. It's
we're going to show footage anyway.
But I'll say the interesting thing about it as you look at the footage is obviously they have the different paints, which is very interesting. I poo-pooed it in the beginning. Poo-pooed. I like saying poo-pooed.
You did.
I did poo-poo it a bunch, and it does seem like it adds tons of different opportunity for each level, so that's cool. But what's really interesting is the co-op stuff. Because if you played Portal 1, you know that your friend was probably there and going like, dude, you should do this. Why don't you do this? Well, now you can just play with them, and that's exactly. That makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it because, you know, Valve had kind of poo-pooed on the PS3 for a very long time, and you know they're bringing it to PS3 with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Because with a vengeance. Because they're putting out a version of Steam for PS3. So if you play on the PS3 version, you can actually play against people who are playing the PC or Mac version.
Nice.
And, you know, have voice chat and all that fun jazz.
It's super co-op.
Exactly. And if you buy the PS3 version, you can download the Mac or PC version for free.
Oh, cool.
So it's a definite buy.
Buy. We've bought it like 3,000 times already.
Yep.
So that's the new releases. That's not all of them, but actually there's not many. It was a slow week.
I think it was kind of a slow week.
Sorry about the Squinkies or whatever I put. What did I put it? Yeah. What are they, Squinkies?
Before
we go, I want to mention a real quick mini review in a way. I was borrowing and using PS3 over the weekend, and Russian Attack came out, the re-release of Russian Attack. And what's awesome about it is basically it's Shadow Complex. And if you like Shadow Complex like I did, it's brilliant.
I did enjoy that.
Yeah, and so it's got great hand-to-hand. Well, you know, it's not like a superb physics game. It's just fun to play. So it's 2D, like Shadow Complex, but with 3D elements, like we were talking about with Mortal Kombat.
Right.
So you have that kind of 3D depth of feel. You can actually go into spaces, like you can jump into a closet or go down, you know, a shaft alleyway or something like that. And those are kind of 3D-ish, you know. So you're going 2D off the 3D element. But yeah, it's really fun. It basically feels like Shadow Complex, and I just played almost through. I think I finished the demo. Yeah, it's totally a buy. Cool. So that's a new.
Well, that's one I'm definitely I'm going to check out the demo because there's usually a demo, but I'll probably end up buying it too.
You will buy it.
Cool.
That is going to do it for the show today. Quick show. Get Better UK. We'll be back next week.
Hopefully she will be too.
She'll be back. Hopefully
we will send happy thoughts her way.
If not, we'll just bring her and like roll her on a bed, and she'll be here like sad and sick. No, that's terrible.
No, that's
She'll be better. Tuesday, 12 p.m. Justin.tv/presspause. Come back next week and watch our show. Also, there's a WonderCon footage coming up this week now.
It's actually already up.
Yeah, it's up right now. So go watch the. Is that going to be in the Press Pause feed? presspause.media.com?
Yep, it's already in there.
Go in there and you'll find some footage when Scott Jones went to WonderCon. And if you wanted to email us, you can do that at presspause@mevio.com, as well as our Twitter is @PressPauseShow. Until then, Scott Jones.
Bye.
Peace. Hey girl, you want to get 10% off your next car rental reservation?
Yeah, yo.
I got the hookup. All you gotta do is go to avis.com/pause. 10% off.
What?
That's how it works. Hell, you could say something different than hell yeah this time.
Yo.
What's up, girl? You want to get a rental? I don't know what I'm saying.
No.